On the same breath, the dragon of child labor still rears its head in modern society, despite the elaborate measures adopted at both national and county levels towards its eradication. To complement government efforts in dealing with this vice, ICS and TDH Netherlands, both civil society organizations, have initiated child rights clubs in schools in Matayos and Teso North sub-counties in Busia County to sensitize learners and teachers on better ways to eradicate child labor. Wycliffe Oketch with more details as Kenya marks the International Day of the African Child.
At Busia Comprehensive School in Matayos sub-county, Busia County, learners, teachers and officials from TDH Netherlands and ICS, both civil society organizations, have gathered to reflect on a sensitization project on child labor, which has been running for the past 2 years. According to officials from the two organizations, child labor continues to thrive in the community due to inadequate sensitization and lack of clarity between child labor and child work.
So when you talk about child work, as it is work that children are involved in the household. So this work is not very intensive. It is work that children will do in terms of supporting their parents. It's work that is done that is within a child's limit. For example, if a child is 2 years old, they're given work for 2 years old. Child labor means children are involved in work that is over and above their age, work that exploits them, work that takes away their rights.
And in a move to seal the loopholes, ICS and TDH Netherlands have initiated a peer-to-peer sensitization mechanism, Christian Child Rights Clubs, or simply CRC, in 20 schools in Teso North and Matayos sub-counties in Busia County.
So we are employing peer-to-peer approach where children themselves are able to get education and educate their fellow children within child rights clubs, within specific schools in Matayos and Teso North. We are also looking into supporting parents to have skills to bring up their children in the right way, and also support them to get economic support to be able to provide for these children.
The Action Against Child Labor project, which has been ongoing for 2 years now, has borne worthy outcomes.
We are seeing children who now understand their agency. Children understand their rights, they understand their responsibilities, and now they're speaking up.
Let us not just say that poverty is the order of the day, that because we are poor, we should involve our children in child labor. No. Some of these parents have just decided to be lazy. So if we say we want to support the children, the parents will come first.
And as the world commemorates the International Day of the African Child under the theme Education for All Children in Africa, the need for policymakers to strengthen implementation mechanisms to rid the society of child labor and keep school-aged children in school cannot be overemphasized. Resource inadequacy has been identified as the major push factor towards child labor. This also affects the education of the children. And as the world commemorates the Day of the African Child, just days after marking the Day Against Child Labor, well-wishers and development partners are being called upon to complement government efforts to ensuring that children are kept in school through such programs as school feeding, and also households are supported through the social protection program.
Because the theme is education for all children of Africa, and the time is now. And I wish then we could also be very keen to respecting that rallying call of the time is now, so that we all ask ourselves, what exactly do we need to do collectively, but also as individuals, as actors, what do I need to do to ensure that every child then accesses education?
Just like what the governor of Busia has done with the ECD by providing the lunch program for ECD learners. If that one can be extended especially to vulnerable families and children, then we are sure that all the learners in the county and the Republic of Kenya who are going for child labor will reduce greatly and will go back to school.
Another cause of child labor is the trend of some parents leaving their school-aged children under the care of the elderly as they seek employment in urban centers. To mitigate this practice, the government has been urged to fast-track the operationalization of the regional economic zones for the purposes of job creation at the grassroots level. For Channel 1, I am Wycliffe Oketch.